So where in the United States were you living?
Before I lived in Texas.
Texas.
Hello there, this is Fortune Cookie Farm. Here we are at Maria's house in Calgary, Canada. Calgary is a young and future city of Western Canada with median age of citizens only 37 years old. Here is Maria's little daughter. This is the cutest bathroom I ever see. Like a kindergarten size toilet. And here we go to the basement. Now we move up to the second floor. Now you can see the height of the little toilet with the baby girl beside. Now we are ready to go out for today's interview. We are going to a little park very close to the house. Maria's family has two cars. One is this fancy modern red Tesla. Here comes the second car. There's a little creek behind the backyard where Maria spent lots of time last winter to skating with the kids. Here we are at the park where we are going to do the interview. If you like my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Ying.
Ying?
Yes.
Ying?
Oh, you can call me Maria. Which
Ying.
you think?
Well, I'll
maybe
use
Maria.
Ying and then I'll say I'm going to use Maria because that's probably
use
easier
Maria.
for a Canadian.
Maria, maybe they will accept more the original name. So
Okay.
you just call me Maria.
Okay, here we are, Fortune Cookie Farm. We're here with Ying, but she told me I can call her Maria because that's easier for me to say.
You just directly
Yeah.
introduce me as Maria.
So Maria is new to Canada. How long have you been here, Maria?
I have been here already 4 years.
4 years. 4 years. So what made you choose Calgary out of all the places in Canada you could have gone to?
I have 2 kids. This is one of my kids. This is a Canadian, and I have an American.
Oh, okay. One of your children was born in the United States?
Yeah. But America maybe not can be longer stay there because I need some very stable relationship with the country so I can stay there. If my identify have any kinds of issue about the terms, so I will choose somewhere longer support me.
Oh, okay. So where in the United States were you living?
Before I live in Texas.
Texas.
Yes.
Oh, that's a pretty good state to choose.
That's right. There's always some Mexico person coming there.
Yeah, lots of people from Mexico there.
You sleep here?
So how would living in Airdrie and working in Calgary, how does that compare to your experience in El Paso, Texas?
Oh, that's better. Really better because I don't need to rely any luck. I have ability, they accept me, there's no limit, and they give me work permit first, and then we get citizenship, that's PR.
Okay.
And for sure, I just use 1 year. My work permit here in Canada, I only use like 1 day I get. So I decided, oh, this place is good. And my kids, after 1 year, American can get also some children benefits in Canada. That's another reason I stay here. And then I even have a new Canadian, so I think I will settle down here. And one more reason is I can buy a house here, not very difficult. In my other places, if I want a house, I'll need working longer than here. But here is the shortest I can find in my life, not in other people's life. In my life, I only use 2 years with my husband. We ask a bank and have some help from bank and we bought a house. So every month some debits. That bother me right now, but at least have a house, have 2 cars, everything running good. Just need working hard.
Yeah, it's the working hard. That's the hard part. So that's interesting. I know when I used to go to Texas, houses were cheap there. And it seemed they were pretty inexpensive. Everybody had a house that I
Just give up America. Actually, they want him. Because we will separate in America, so here we can join together.
Yeah.
Here as a family, in America as a man.
Oh yeah.
As a man, not good. Because they don't need children, they don't need women.
Oh, just the working permit. The ability to actually make some money and buy the house. So how about the weather? You know, you're living in Calgary. It's been pretty cold the last few months. I know you're from Shanghai originally. Is that correct?
Oh, Shanghai is a humidity place and warmer.
Humid and warm, yeah. And now you're in a dry, freezing cold place.
This even in Shanghai, you can see some deep snow drop from sky. Even always spring. It's a spring city and international city. Have every magic things happen. But here, less magic, more stable life. Life becomes slow down. In Shanghai, it's
Go,
faster speed. Your steps need become like 3 days put into 1 day. Then you can deal with that. But here, you just as you think, you do 1 day, you do 1 day. Then the house are all short, no that high skyscrapers. Only city center. Yeah. Here in my living area, there's no such skyscrapers, no even higher than 4 levels buildings. I live a single house. It's just 2 levels on the surface. Though it have a workout place, but we only can call it 2 levels. So the life slow down and feel a little bit better.
Okay, so you like the slower pace, whereas in Shanghai it's go, go, go. You know, like you said, it's 3 Canadian days in 1 day in Shanghai. But here where you're living, in Airdrie actually, it's a pretty nice town. I haven't spent much time driving around, but what I've seen, it's just nice residential, small buildings, lots of happy people in the park. I noticed you have a stream behind your house. Have you had any fun in the stream?
We in the summer doing kayak.
Oh yeah.
And in the winter we skating on the ice surface. Both of us can skate. In Calgary area, we also can go some snow ski.
Oh yeah, to the ski hill there in Calgary?
The ski hill, I just slide down and right now, before I don't know, but right now I can do it
oh, really?
Very acquaintance.
You took some lessons, did you? Ski lessons, or you just took it on yourself to try it yourself?
I put money, give my son. My son have lessons and
okay.
I learned from my little son.
You let your son teach you, so he took the lessons and then he taught you how to do it. Wow.
That's right. He's a good small teacher and we both learned.
Yeah, that's good. Get your money's worth out of the, you pay for the kids' lessons and then let the kids pass the knowledge on to you.
I feel surprised for that because he suddenly become a small ski teacher for me and he did good teaching things. Even he's know this experience before, but he copied fast.
Yeah? How old is your son?
Only 5 years old.
5 years old? Wow, that's about how old I was when I learned how to ski when I was 5 years old. So do you spend I know Airdrie is a beautiful town, and there's nice parks like the one we're sitting in here today. Have you done any traveling to the mountains, like to Banff or Lake Louise? Have you had a chance to see any of those kind of things yet? I'd be interested to hear what you think about that.
Before the pandemic outbreak, I mean COVID-19, I came there for several times.
Okay.
There's some very nice sceneries like the color of lake. I call it aquamarine color.
Aquamarine, that's a good one.
And sometimes under the sun, it bling bling the good some sunshine and feeling just like some fairy tales.
Wow. It's always nice to hear what people like yourself who didn't grow up here know or think about places like Lake Louise. You know, I've been here since I was her size, and so you kind of take these things for granted. So it's always nice to talk to people that see it. She's just 1 year old?
1 year, a little bit more.
She's a good sleeper.
After today, she will have a birthday as she grow to 2 years old.
Yeah, well, she's sure a cutie pie.
Happy birthday to the birthday girl Olivia, March 27, 2021.